people. I mean, it has literally been 2 weeks since I've seen you. Why, Tonya? Because I was under the weather, guys. But today I said I'm going to jump on so I can talk to my YouTube friends and see what's been going on with them, and also to share with them all of the new fragrances that I've added to my collection, as well as some great beauty products that I think that you may love for the springtime as well. If this sounds like something that you're up for chatting with me about, then you, my friends, should definitely continue watching. So I must say, if you are new here, thank you for joining. My name is Tonya Felice, and here on this channel, we chat about all things fragrance, beauty, love, life, and whatever else we decide to chat about. Guys, if you are some of my subscribers, hello, good people. How are you? So guys, let's not wait around. Let's go ahead and jump into this. So guys, I have about 6 fragrances, as I said, that I went ahead and did some purchases with for this haul. Now, for this haul, let me just say, this was not any blind buying, with maybe the exception of one, and I'll talk about it a little bit later because that may not be a blind buy. But typically when I purchase fragrances in bulk, they are fragrances that I've sampled the living life out of, okay? So I've sampled them to death. I know it's something that I like. I know it's something that rocks with my chemistry and that I can vibe with, right? So these are the types of fragrances that you will find embedded within this haul. In terms of the beauty products that I have, they're absolutely brands and lines that I just rock with and that I have always rocked with, and it's just a pop of color here and there that I decided to share with you here on this channel. So without further ado, guys, I have this fun box, and I don't want to blind you, but if you think you know what's in this box, what fragrance might be wrapped up inside of this box, go ahead and drop me a comment right now. Tell me what you think it is. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and unbox. So a few of these fragrances I got for Valentine's Day from my hubby, and some of them I purchased on my own. So this one I purchased on my own, and I had it wrapped. So who's ready? Drum roll. Tiny girl, what do you have back there? It is none other than BDK's Pas Ce Soir. Guys, let me just say this. I sampled the life out of the entire BDK line, okay? I have been sampling and sampling from the Rouge Smoking to the Tuberose, from the Gris Charnel, and it came down to the point where I said, I either want a full bottle of the Gris Charnel or the Pas Ce Soir. So who did I let be the determining factor? Of course, my babe. So I walked past hubby with Gris Charnel on. He didn't say a word. The next day I put on Pas Ce Soir. He's like, oh, you smell so good. You smell so sweet. Of course, so sweet. You smell so sweet. And I was like, so you like this one? He was like, yeah, it's sweet. It's a little sexy. I like that one. And I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, I'm absolutely in love with Gris Charnel, right? But I figured that now that we are transitioning into more warmer weather, I think that I wanted to go ahead and get Pas Ce Soir because I feel like I like Gris Charnel when it's cold outside, when I want to cuddle up, on maybe like a rainy day, maybe like leather coat, boots, that type of vibe. And I just wanted something that was a little bit different. So I went with this one, guys. And so what I love about this box is just the whole simplicity of the packaging. But guys, overall, the fragrance for me, it's just beautiful. It's sensual. It's a little sexy. It's very different. It's a different type of scent for me. So, of course, here's the box. And guys, I don't know. Sometimes I have to give these boxes a little shake, but sometimes I don't even like going through all that. They got it in here real good. So here's the box. Here's the beautiful fragrance. So let me pull it out. Just, oh yes, it's so nice. And there's my Pas Ce Soir. This one to me is just, oh guys, this is so sexy, y'all. This is just, I'm not going to spray it on me. We'll talk about it at another day. I'm not going to go into a full-on review. The first fragrance that I've hauled is Pas Ce Soir. You got to get your nose on this, guys. This is not one that's an exact beast mode, but this is one that I do know that you could give it a little bit of an overspray and it smells good. I've worn it. I've gotten compliments on this from both men and women. This puts me in the mind of, you know what this puts me in the mind of just a little bit. And it, not to say they're twinning, this kind of reminds me of House of Siage, Passion de l'Amour, just a little bit, not a lot. It's a sweetness about it. And like I said, I'm not going into the notes, but it's a sweetness about it that just kind of puts me in that same vibe, except for this one doesn't have oud in it. So for Passion de l'Amour, I have yet to purchase it because after a while, maybe after about 3 hours, it starts to make me a little nauseated, but it smells so good. This one right here is on that same line of sweet and sensual and, oh God, y'all, sexy, okay? And it's not that type of sexy that's like, give it to me, baby. Like that kind of sexy. It's like, ooh, that kind of sexy, okay? So that is BDK's Pas Ce Soir. So Tonya, what's next on the menu? What else you got for here, girls? So this one, guys, this one right here, this is so funny. This one I only purchased a little bottle of because it's been out for like a minute, maybe a year or a year and a half, maybe 2. I don't know. I don't think it's 2. I'm pushing it with 2. But when I first smelled it, I was like, yeah, no, not my thing. And then I started to smell it on other people. I started to go into Sephora, go into Nordstrom's, and I would smell it and I would say, it's something that I'm starting to like about this girl. YSL-Librè. Guys, I don't know what it is about this fragrance. It's so clean and so fresh and so sparkly. It's not a beast mode type scent, but it's one that you put on. I just feel like it's a grown woman type, fresh, and I'm here. It's a little classy. This could be an everyday signature scent if you were that person that wanted a signature scent and you loved lavender, okay? Everybody doesn't love the notes of lavender. I know some people feel like this fragrance is a bit more masculine, leans a bit more masculine, but for me, it just leans grown, boss, a little bit sexy, every day. I may decide to run errands in this. I may decide to wear this to work with some nice pants, some nice slacks, and a shirt. I might decide to put on my jeans and my sandals and some pumps and a little off the shoulder, just a real casual outing. It's just something that's fresh. It's a little bit sexy. It's a little bit sensual. It's lively. And it's just something that's everyday, but to me, it packs for a nice scent. Now, I did have the YSL-Librè Extreme. I took that one back. I wasn't vibing with that, right? But this one right here, I'm glad I finally added it to my collection because some days I'm always looking for that fragrance that could just be my everyday jump on, run out the house and go, right? Maybe I don't want to throw on, and I'm not really a big body spray girl unless it's like some of my heavier Tom Ford body sprays or my Chanel body sprays. But sometimes I don't even want that type of feel. I just want a fresh, pretty, nice scent that I can splash on and hit the road with. And I feel like that this Librè or Liv is going to be that fragrance for me. Okay, so Tonya, what's next in your collection? Okay, guys, so this is so funny. When the Delina La Rosie came out, I went to smell it and I said, this smells really good. So guys, if you ever watch my channel, I feel like Delina is a pretty scent. I used to love it when it first came out. Then it started to turn a little too sharp and too tart for me. So I kind of just bagged away from her. I actually have a full bottle of Delina, but I don't really reach for it. But this one, Rose, smelled so good and so refreshing to me. And so I went to the store to pick it up, right? the rep was wearing Safanad. Guys, I left Rosie at the counter. I'll revisit her in April, but I had to leave with this. Listen, this right here is so, listen, I don't know how, I think the last time I went, I was focusing more on Harriet. And so I smelled this one, but I kind of just was like, oh, okay. So when I went back to get the new Delina, I smelled this again, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm pulling, guys. I don't want to mess up my top. Guys, this one right here is so beautiful. First of all, I love the packaging. I love the juice on this. It's so sweet, so yummy, so sensual. If you have a boo, you need this scent, okay? Something that I noticed about this is I had went to smell, oh God, what was it? Oh God, like Dior, what is it? Is it Hypnotic Poison? Maybe Hypnotic Poison, but I'm thinking of, oh God. I'll think about it later. I'll put it in the description. But I was thinking about that. I was thinking about, I even got into the mind of some of the aliens because it kind of puts me on that vibe, but just a little bit more upscale, a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more orange based. It's just so sensual. Not, I wouldn't say that it's super sexy. It just gives a sensual vibe that you might want to grab your boo and just kind of cuddle up with them. You know, a lot of people could even take this and use it like, you know, in the summertime, instead of putting on like the body sprays or the body lotions. This is something that I would reach for. Like, I'm on the beach smelling like a whole doggone snack, okay? It's creamy. It's kind of creamsicle-ish, but not as creamsicle-ish as another one that I have for you. But guys, this one right here, it's another good one. I'm not going to do a full-out review on this right now. But yeah, so went into the store to get the Delina La Rosie and ended up leaving with this. So like I said, we'll revisit Delina in April. Okay? So Tonya, what else, girl? What else did you pick up for us? So guys, while we are on the orange train, listen, I had been trying to, as you can hear, I'm opening the next box. I had been looking for this scent, okay? Looking. Now let me say, I done had a bad experience with buying a fragrance that I blind bought from Xerjoff, and I like to crumble when it came. I mean, but hey, blind buy fails. You know, you can't win them all. So, but this one, I had samples of. I had been smelling this fragrance. I had been wearing this fragrance. I knew that I had promised myself, listen, girl, we're not going for these big boxes, okay? We're not going for the big bottles, okay? We're going to stick to smaller ones just in case you don't like it, or just in case you get tired of it, or just in case you just like, honey, I got too many perfumes and I need to be able to, honey, wear my fragrances. So I was like, for whatever reason, you're going to pipe down, Miss Lady, and you're just going to go with the smaller one. So finally, I get a notification that Lira came back in stock, and Lord, it was the 30 ml, and who didn't purchase it? I went ahead and picked her right on up. It's the small bottle, small little cute bottle. That's all I need. Now guys, this one right here, this is another one that I just absolutely love. It's just a nice, it reminds me of creamsicles. I still eat creamsicles to this day. It's so sweet. It has, oh God, this is a good one. This is one that it just reminds me of a sexy creamsicle, a sensual creamsicle. I'm on the orange train. If you don't know anything about me, I got a few notes that I love, and one of them is a tea note. Hands down, I'm a tea girl. I like a great lavender scent, but I also like neroli, and I like the bergamot, and those type of things are like literally my jam. So I finally was able to get this creamsicle right here, and listen, I'm in love. I know that I'll be rocking this one. Now this one might be put up for a minute. Maybe put up for like a colder day if I see any more of those colder days down here in the South. Because today, honey, it was 70 degrees. And I'm like, okay, you done put up Sister Frost already? But so if we get some more cold days, I might pull this out. If not, I'll put it up and just wait until fall pops back around. Because although it is creamsicle-ish, this could be one that might give me a little headache. So I was just glad to go ahead and get her in my collection. And let's see, guys, what else I have for you. Okay, this one. So I was listening. Mind you, I have no Prada fragrances. They're just not my jam. They're not my thing. For some reason, I was listening to one of my favorite reviewers, and they were like, Prada Candy Kiss smells so good, right? So I found it on sale for little of nothing, guys, okay? Thought the little bottle was cute. Went ahead and picked it up, okay? I'll just say, it's not my thing. I know that my little niece, when I let her smell it, she was like, oh, auntie, I love it. So it's gonna go. It's immediately being decluttered and added to her collection because it's just not my cup of tea. I mean, it's okay for somebody. It's a powdery. It's a little sweet. It kind of does smell like some type of lipstick or a lip gloss. It's not too sweet. It's not my thing. So that was another one that I picked up, guys. Now this is so funny, girls. Listen, this is the last one that I picked up, guys. Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Sister Kate almost went back to the store the next day after I purchased her. When I got to the counter, the rep said, Tonya, because I pre-ordered this. So for some reason, I pre-ordered it so you could pick up in store, but it was taking a while to come back. Like when they first said, hey, you can, when Saks said you can pre-order it, I was pre-ordering, but I didn't want it sent to my house. I wanted to be able to go into the store and pick it up. So when I got to the counter, the rep said, I went ahead and made you a sample. This is the second time that this has happened to me. One time with Tom Ford with the tuberose nude, the rep said, I made you a sample, just in case, wear the sample before you open the box. And I was like, okay. So then that happened to me with this fragrance right here. She was like, I made you a sample, wear your sample. So guys, I had been rocking my sample and I wasn't excited. It wasn't until this past weekend where I pulled this baby out, okay? I pulled her out. I said, let me go ahead and just give her some really good sprays and just kind of see how I'm feeling about it. So it was an outdoor baby shower and we were outside and I was helping set up everything, mask on, moving back and forth. And then one of my sister's friends said, somebody smells so good. And she came over to me. She said, Tonya, is that you? I said, I don't know. And as she got closer, she said, it's you. I figured it was you. She said, whatever you have on, it smells so good. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So then I asked another one of my friends who she loves Love Don't Be Shy, the original. I let her smell it and I had the bottle. She was like, I don't like that one. And I'm like, okay, you don't like it. I get it. And then my husband smelled it. And I saw him, I walked past him. I put it on my legs after the shower one day. And I walked past him. I saw him kind of bend his head down to see what the smell was. And then he said, that smells good. And I'm like, okay. But I didn't say anything about it. I said, oh, okay, thank you. So this girl was about to be on the chopping block because when I first smelled her, well, I'll save that till I do a review because I'm going to give an in-depth review on this fragrance as well. So yeah, that was the last of my 6, and that is the Love Don't Be Shy Extreme by Killian. Okay, guys, so let's jump into this makeup. So I'm going to start off with my handy dandy Chanel. Okay, I don't waste the alcohol on it, guys, but it is the long wear lip pencil and it is in the color blood orange. So one thing that I love about these Chanel liners, guys, is first and foremost, They are really gonna take care of their people, and I can't get it out, but it is a sharpener inside of the box. Not only do you have that sharpener, you know, sometimes when you're putting on your lipsticks and your lip gloss and you just kind of need to clean up the area, they come with that fine little brush that you can kind of go clean up any like mishaps or whatever, in which I absolutely love. So this is the color. As you can see, guys, I've been using it. I used it this weekend, and this is what it looks like, guys. This liner comes out so smooth. It glides on like a soft gloss. These are the best lip liners that, I mean, these are some of the best lip liners ever. Like I said, I love the fact that they come with the sharpener inside, so I don't have to worry about running around looking for my sharpener. It's already one inside of the package for me. So that is Chanel in the color of blood orange. So the reason I picked out that blood orange liner is because NARS has a lip color by the name Lana, okay? It's a lip color by Lana. Now, I'm on this orange train, guys. We're headed into spring, and so I figured, why not? So, guys, let me show you this beautiful color, okay? This orange is so bad. Like, it's just beautiful. So, there again, it goes on like butter, too. But I needed something to kind of complement. So, I went ahead and picked up this orange, if you can see it. The Chanel blood orange and the Lana from NARS, I mean, they make an absolutely stunning pair together, guys. So that is two of the things that I picked up. Now, I told you I was on the orange train. So forever, ever, if you wear NARS, you know about their Orgasm Blush that fits any skin type. Like, I've seen Orgasm Blush on all of my friends, my sisters. It looks good on everybody, okay? So I wanted to kick it up a notch, right? Now, Orgasm X has been around for a few years now. Just brightly, beautifully pigmented, guys. And so I am actually wearing the original Orgasm, which is like a soft, beautiful, natural peach. But this one just kind of takes it up a notch. I got the smaller compact because, guys, it does not take a lot of this blush, right? It does not take a lot. All you need is a little dab. Keep it going. But I mean, to each his own. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can swatch a little bit of that on my skin as well, so you can see. It might not show up as well, but it's so pigmented and it's so beautiful that, I mean, why not? It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful peachy color. So that is NARS in the color Orgasm X. And guys, if you don't know anything about NARS's blushes, honey, they get real live with the names of their blushes, the names of their bronzers. You got Luster, you got, it's some other names, honey. Sex on the Beach or something like that. I have a lot of different blushes from them, and their names get really creative. Not just the blushes, like even some of the lip liners and things of that nature. So I really, really love the products that they put out. So then lastly, so I love a good colored eyeliner. I don't like to just always stick to the blacks and the browns. They get a little boring for me. And honestly, guys, I'm not about the bored life, okay? But what I did was I went ahead and picked up another color today from NARS. And this is called Park Avenue, okay? It's one of the high pigment long wear eyeliners in Park Avenue. So let me just give you a peek as to what that looks like. Guys, so if you're looking, it looks like it could be black, but once you get closer, it's a nice navy, okay? Nice navy blue. This comes on just like the Chanel liner, but what I'll say about this one is it's not packaged with the Chanel, how Chanel packages theirs with the sharpener, in which you can always go get you a sharpener, but this is a few dollars cheaper, of course, and this is just a nice eyeliner. They wear really well. They go on really smooth, really softly. I have not had any problems with them running, and which is a good thing for me. But yeah, guys, that's my haul for today, my fragrance and my beauty haul for today. Guys, I'll be back on the next video with you to kind of chat about some of these fragrances. I want to really unpack them for you and just kind of let you know what might be great for the spring, you know, that we're about to walk into. Guys, if you have any of these fragrances, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what's your favorite, when you wear them, what season you wear them in, or whether or not you even wear them at all anymore. I want to know. I want to chat with you guys. And so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new here and you say, oh, I can rock with Miss Tonya, I love the content today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can stay in touch. I want to chat with you, okay? I want to chat with you on a weekly basis, guys. And so that's all for now. And guys, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye now. Let's stay connected on Instagram at It's Perfectly Peachy.